Yung
Uh-huh.
nag-aalaga, iba ang lingwa. Dialect sa atin, di ba? Kasi we have different dialects, plus also English, Tagalog, ganyan. So, normally, it should not be a concern kung maraming dialects or bilingual home or even trilingual home. It doesn't confuse the kid. Although, in the beginning, what you'll notice.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kristine Alba Kiat, and this is Chat with Peds, where I interview experts in the field to empower you and give you the confidence to raise happy and healthy kids. My guest is my good friend and colleague, Dr. Sheryl Kho. She is a developmental pediatrician, and she's a wonderful resource for questions that I have about a child's language, speech development, and behavior issues as well. She has helped a lot of kids and families. Um, Join me in welcoming my guest, Dr. Sheryl Kho. Hi, She. Welcome back.
Hi, hi, Tin. Happy to be back and good day to everyone. I'm always welcome, and free to invite me anytime.
Yes. Um, She, I always get a lot of questions about speech delay. This is very common for you.
Yeah, it's very common. It's actually the one of the top concerns that parents come to me for assessments. And speech delay is a very broad symptom. It
Yes.
can actually be a manifestation, or that's the first sign or symptom of a condition that's more than just a speech delay. So very critical talaga yung speech delay.
How about if there is more than one language spoken at home? Uh,
Mm-mm.
will that affect a child's language and speech development?
So actually that's always a question I get kasi yung
Uh-huh.
nag-aalaga iba ang lingwa. Dialect sa atin, 'di ba? Kasi we have different dialects plus also English, Tagalog, ganyan. So normally it should not be a concern kung maraming dialects or bilingual home or even trilingual home. It doesn't confuse the kid. Although in the beginning, what you'll notice is there will be mixing of the languages or the dialect. So for example, instead of saying um, want milk, baka sabihin niya want leche. For example, for the Spanish, 'di ba? They do that. So that's code mixing, and that happens before 4 years old. Pero if you count for example, their vocabulary, if they have 20 words in Filipino and 20 words in English, and they're only 1.5 years old, that's a lot of words already. So, hindi siya cause for language delay or confusion. But oftentimes, there are kids who have speech and language delays na talagang if in one language pa lang, hirap na silang mag-comprehend or magsalita. For example, Tagalog lang, hirap na nga at hindi pa makaintindi, or English lang. Magdadagdag ka pa ng isa, mas lalo talagang hindi nila carry. Kumbaga, hindi nila talaga mabilis matututunan kasi their language and speech skills alone in itself may issue talaga. So the point is there, kahit anong language or speech or dialect pa ang ituro mo dun sa bata, talagang medyo slow din siya talaga to pick up the language. So hindi dahil confused siya.
Okay. So, walang confusion kahit bilingual, trilingual sa home.
Wala,
Wala.
wala. And by 4 years old, they learn to associate na. Kumbaga nalalagay nila dito English. Ito yung mga English words. Ito yung mga Tagalog words or Filipino. Ito yung let's say Chinese, ganyan. So at 4 years of age, they learn na ito yung mga grouping. And then they learn to speak it fluently. And syempre, the younger that you start
Teaching.
language stimulation and yes, and teaching, the better. Kaya nga, pag matanda na, it's so hard to learn another language
Yeah.
because our language centers are already formed. But before 5 years of age, where you're everything, ang bilis talaga ng development ng kids, they can learn it. At the beginning, parang confused, 'di ba? Parang ganun din, they're learning a language, right? So if they're 2 to 3 years old, there will still be confusion. You could expect that. But they should be able to construct a sentence,
Mhm.
even if some words are in Chinese, but it makes sense. No, so that still is valid, and that doesn't mean that's speech and language delay na.
Okay, that was a light bulb moment for me kasi even I have the misconception na pag bilingual or trilingual, made-delay ng, and quite normal, pero dapat hindi.
Yes. So it makes sense, diba? The explanation.
True. Okay. And so parents, if you want your kids to learn another language, teach them early.
Yeah. And there's research that shows that a child who has multiple languages
Mhm.
actually activates their cognitive development. So they do better in tests, school performance, and they do better in, thinking and comprehension. Kasi yung comprehension natin, no, language comprehension or language skills is also an important marker for our cognitive skills. So maganda siya talaga na ma-develop sa bata.
Nice, that's nice. So, if parents want to reach you, paano kanila ma-reach and seek consult?
Okay, thank you. So I'm at St. Luke's Medical Center in Quezon City, and I have a Facebook page, and I think Dr. Tin will put the link down below. You can contact my secretary po for appointments.
Thank you so much, She. I've learned a lot, and I hope parents have learned a lot as well. These are good, valuable information.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I hope to see you again next time.
In.
Thank you.
Bye.